Anyone can learn any language, foreign language, Indian language, any language. No matter how old you are, no matter you speak English, you don't speak English, irrespective of that, yes, you can learn a language. Why should you teach a foreign language to your kids? Because knowing a language broadens your thought process. You start understanding the world. You start understanding different people. You start to understand different cultures. That is the reason, irrespective of whether your school offers a foreign language, don't just look at a language as 100 marks or 50 marks paper. Look at it as a different lifestyle, a totally new lifestyle, culture, history, food, music, stories, people, all the new things. So learning a new language is like learning a new way of life, learning a new way to live life. So definitely go for a language, a new language, and definitely it is extremely important for everyone to introduce new languages to children. Where do I learn languages? Well, you can learn, these days we have the YouTube University and all the fancy apps. We have it all in our hands, so you can go ahead and download some apps. I'll give you the names, and you can start learning initially there. And if you are interested and feel like you want to go in detail, you want to study more and you want to speak better, then you can always join a class. So there are some really good apps like Duolingo, Memrise, which are really good for beginners. There are excellent YouTube podcasts and videos, tutorials, where you can learn basics of any language. So you can definitely go ahead with online platforms, and if you feel that you want to, or you should, or you must learn language in detail, you have to do that, then you can always join a class or learn from a teacher, a trainer. What is the best way to start learning a language? The best way is to start learning a language, any language, like a baby, like a child, like a kid. You know how when we start without understanding much, but I would say we are really absorbing the language, and that happens with a lot of singing, lot of stories and reading. So start with that. Start with smaller words, smaller stories, smaller sentences, and then slowly proceed. Grammar or vocab first, where do I focus? Well, both the things go hand in hand, so you can't say that, okay, focus only on grammar or focus only on vocabulary. You have to develop both the skills together, and it grows, it has to grow together. Okay, so I think but getting exposed and implementing your knowledge, because till the time you don't really implement your knowledge, it's not going to help. Then you'll ask me, where do I use it? You don't really get to use a foreign language, for that matter. If you're learning, you don't really get to use it in your day-to-day life, so you tend to forget. So the best thing is to keep listening to it and keep repeating what you're listening. So that's the best way to be in touch, unless you have some friends there and you can chat or talk with them in that language. How many languages am I still in touch with? To tell you frankly and honestly, since now I'm homeschooling my son, I do not really get to study my languages, but the ones which I have used a lot, like French, German, Japanese, Spanish, Italian, Russian, I'm still good with it. But the other languages, I still remember, but I need to revise and go back to my books and study, and then I can again maybe get back to my skills in a week or so, right? So, yes, everyone tends to forget languages if they are not in use, and hence we need to keep listening and speaking in the language. Otherwise, any knowledge for that matter, if we don't revise, if we don't use it for long, you tend to forget. So the best thing about for languages is revision and to revise. The easiest way is, these days we have the medium. The easiest thing is that we go on internet and find some audio video in that language and listen, or watch a movie, listen to songs, or listen to conversations and repeat. That's the best way to be in touch with a language.